art of not giving a fuck. I'm gonna start off by talking about haters, because that can really affect the trajectory of your life or where you're heading, because you care about what they think. When you start progressing and your friends or people you don't even know, they see you and they're jealous, they're thinking, damn, how has he done this and I haven't done anything, or I'm at this level. They develop envy, jealousy of you. That can turn into comments. They might say some bullshit on your YouTube, like, oh, what do you think you're doing? Like, who do you think you are? On your TikTok, maybe you're even live streaming, and they're hating, they're calling you out. They're saying, oh, do you have a job? What do you do? Oh, I think you're 5'5", or you think you're 5'2". Oh, your head and your nose and whatever. They might not even say anything to you. They might just watch all your posts, watch your TikToks. They may not like your videos, but they'll watch all your content because they're waiting for you to fail. They're waiting to see, when are you going to stop? When are you not going to succeed? They want to see your downfall. That's what they're waiting for. That's what's giving them enjoyment. They can't wait for that day to come. So they're going to continue watching. And then you have your third type of hater. The one that's undercover. They're acting like they're supporting you, but they're really not. They're liking your videos. They're saying, well done. Oh, I can't believe it. You've gone this far. Like, you're my biggest motivation. Underneath that cover, they're jealous of you. That's your third type of hater. The undercover one. That one's the most lethal. That goes back to the title, which is the art of not giving a fuck. You should not care if a person loves you, hates you, or any opinion on you. It should not matter. You shouldn't care what anyone thinks at all, like anything, even your own mum and your own dad. That's when you're gonna reach the next level of success. When you don't care how they see you, what you're doing, what they see you doing, you're just doing it for yourself. That's what's gonna get you somewhere. You not caring what anyone thinks is what's gonna get you there. I used to always, from secondary school or primary school, it started in primary school for me, getting bullied. They bully you because they feel like you're better than them, or there's so many reasons for them to bully you, or they think you're the weakest link. But I was always a fighter, that's one thing. So I'd always fight back. But it used to get to me. I got to a point in secondary school where I wasn't talking to much people. There's days where I'm talking to everyone. There was a lot of days where I wasn't talking to anyone. I was ignoring my own friends because I felt like they're talking behind my back, or I heard them talking behind my back. And I cared about what they thought about me. And people are telling me, oh, you know, your friend said this about you, and he said this about you. And it used to hurt my feelings. It used to make me come to school on angry mode, on a daily, on violence, trying to hurt someone. That's how it made me feel. Fill me with anger and rage and upset, feeling that all my friends are fake. And they were. I'm not gonna wrong you, they were fake friends. And I learned from that from a young age to not care. Friends don't matter. In this life, friends don't matter. Friends can be an asset for you. It could be good to when you find a genuine friend. But in general, friends don't matter. It's not gonna get you anywhere. It's not gonna fill your pockets. It might be fun, but fun don't last long. Fun is temporary. So all in all, friends don't matter. So make sure you get that into your head. Friends do not matter at all. You don't need friends. But it's good to have friends. Like, you can have friends, yes. How did I get past and get to the point where I don't give a fuck anymore? How did I get to the point where I don't give a fuck anymore? Me personally, I've seen it all, and I've been through it all. And I experienced ups and downs, the lowest downs, the highest highs, all sorts of crazy, and it's ended up with me in all sorts of positions. And I learned that when you care about what people think, you're putting your life on a roller coaster. Do you understand? When your friends start to like something that you've done, you're gonna be on your high heels. You're gonna feel like, oh, these people appreciate me, they love me. I must be doing so great. another day you've got other people that's hating on you and saying, oh, who do you think you are? Why are you doing this? Say for example, you might be trying to be a pro football player, or you're trying to do YouTube. They're saying, oh, you're cringe, like, what are you doing? Now, when you post videos, you have less confidence because you're like, damn, like, what do they think? Like, when I post this, is that how people think of me when I post my videos? It's a roller coaster you're putting yourself on. You have to become a person that you need to find your energy from within. All energy and feeling should come from within. And don't compare yourself to anyone else. The only comparison that you need to have is yourself. That's the only comparison you need to make. Be better than you than the day before. The day before you need to be better than. Don't care about anyone else and what they're doing. It doesn't matter at all. The art of not giving a fuck. You see, when you don't give a fuck, you can get anywhere in life because you're not scared to do anything. You're not scared to do anything. You can get anywhere you want to be in this life. I guarantee it. And that's what's so special. I can go outside right now and I can do a backflip and on the bus in front of 20 people if I wanted to. I can go scream on a train if I want. Now, I won't be doing those things, but I'm showing you what capability of not giving a fuck gives you in this life. I've made TikToks that have gone over 1 million views so many times of just me speaking to the camera. Hundreds of thousands of likes, 10,000. I'm not famous though, not by a long stretch. But the point that I'm trying to make is when you don't give a fuck, you can do anything. It's gonna be so much easier to reach your goals. I was a football player in secondary school. I was scouted from the school team to go play at West Ham for trials. My father told me that I will never become as good as Messi because Messi and Neymar and these players, they are already at a high level from when they were 4 or 5 years old. They were just made like that naturally. You don't have that sort of gift. That's what my dad was telling me. He may have been coming from, he told me he was coming from a place of love because he doesn't want me to get my hopes up and then I fail in football and I shouldn't put all my eggs into one basket. But what ended up happening is it lowered my confidence. It declined my confidence. And at the end of the day, I ended up giving up on football because I could hear the sound of my dad saying those words to me constantly when I played football, and it made me quit. And I wasn't strong enough to understand that I shouldn't care what he thinks or what anyone thinks. I should just do it. It's come to this point now for me to understand that, and I'm sharing that to you. And make sure you don't make the same mistake. It doesn't matter what anyone says. It's only what you think or what you want to do in this life. It doesn't matter what life tells you to do and what life thinks you should do. Oh, I should work here, I should do this, I should go school here. Education is good, yes, you need to be educated, of course. But don't be scared to be you.